Hi guys, so for tonight's reading we are going to be doing a reading on advice in your current situation you're facing now. This was actually a viewer request partially. They wanted advice regarding their love situation, and there may be a pile here that regards love. I'm pretty sure there is, but I wanted to do a general reading that involved everyone. So we have three piles. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel out, and it's a great way to give back for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. Also, it's a great way to let other people see it and people who could maybe use it. Wow. Anyway, another great way to give back is through donation. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. And I truly appreciate anybody who does any of those things, or anybody who leaves timestamps down there as well. That really helps me out too. As well as checking out my other channel, StoryTime, and liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing over there. That really helps me out too. So, let's see what we have for pile 1. Advice regarding your situation. Be yourself. You may be dimming your shine in some sort of way. You may have dealt with some narcissistic people, which is causing you to kind of gray rock in the world. It's causing you to not want to draw any attention to yourself. It's causing you to want to clam up and hide who you are. And really, you are dimming this shine, and this shine is something that inspires so many people around you. You are so colorful, so vibrant, so bubbly, so amazing, and you really inspire a lot of people to reach for the stars. So don't stop being you simply because of a few assholes who may have used or abused you in the past. You know better now, and you can do better from here forward, but do not allow them to let you turn into somebody who's completely invisible because you don't want to be seen by the world for the beautiful, amazing being you are, because you don't want people to latch on to that. The Daisy. Get out in the sunshine, get some fresh air, enjoy yourself, have some fun, smell the flowers, really look on the bright side of things, see the good parts of things going on in your life right now. We also have this little Mewtwo shiny Pokemon disc. It reminds me of Pogs back in the day. If anybody knows what Pogs are, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, so you're a very, very rare person. You are a rare breed. You are somebody who is definitely meant to shine. Look at this shine that's going on here. And you are not meant to hide that shine from the world. So right now you are being asked to take a leap of faith and to really allow yourself to shine regardless of the people who may have tried to rain on your parade or may have tried to stop this shine by causing you to gray rock, by causing you've like turned yourself completely non-interesting at all, so nobody will want to have anything to do with you because of the hurt and pain a few people caused you, and you're being asked to take a leap of faith and get back out there and be yourself. Savor the brightest part of your day. Remember to take time to acknowledge, appreciate, and have gratitude for the best things that are going on in your days right now. Remember that happiness is not something in the far off distance. Happiness is something inside of yourself, and you can choose to be happy at any moment. If you can't be happy right now with your life the way that it is, then you will never be happy no matter what you have coming in or going on in your life. Not truly happy. It will be a shallow happiness that can be ripped away in a heartbeat by things not being exactly as you want them. So it's time now to focus on what you do have to be grateful for. Focus on the beautiful things, the small beauties. Take time to smell the flowers, like I was saying earlier. We also have this Ace Rewards card. Some of you could be thinking about doing some home repairs. For some of you, I don't think that's going to be a whole lot of you, but if somebody's thinking about doing some home repairs or DIY projects, go ahead and jump into those things, because you are going to do an amazing job at it. And show off your work a little bit. You know, there's nothing wrong with showing off your work or really putting yourself out there. As long as you're being humble too. You can be humble and attract attention. There is such a thing. So allow yourself to be seen. And I really feel like there's a lot of rewards that are going to be coming into you as well as you take these risks and these chances to really express yourself and be the true you. You are definitely going to see a lot of rewards come in for that. Been depressed, hard finding enjoyment in everyday life. Raise your vibrations and focus on self-care. So once again, like I was saying, getting out in the sunshine and the fresh air, that is actually one of the best remedies for depression. Giving yourself a nice hot shower, whether you want to or not, getting out of bed in the morning, eating something healthy. Make sure that you eat things with a lot of vitamin C in it, a lot of vitamin K in it. Making sure that you are taking care of yourself, that your body's getting the right nutrients and vitamins that it needs. That will definitely boost your energy level. It will boost your overall feeling of wellness and happiness. Listening to some really high vibrational music and dancing and having a good time, allowing yourself to just feel some fun for a change. And it's really hard sometimes to roll out of bed and want to do these things when you're feeling depressed, but you can do it. And I know you can. You got this. You know exactly how to make yourself feel better. What are the things that make you feel good? Do those things. Go out and go on a hike. Go visit a stream or a river or a canal near where you live. Go visit the park. Do something that really gets you closer to nature or closer to animals, closer to children. Things like that will really help as well. Children are really great at raising your vibrations and making you feel good again, reminding you to be a kid again and just enjoy life. Ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what make things fun and interesting. When you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. So, your life may be going through a lot of ups and downs right now. And one of the best things about having a lot of ups and downs like this is it gives you a chance to put your commitment towards happiness and peace inside of yourself to a test. Because if you can maintain your happiness and your peace, even when things are up in the air and off and up and down and in and out, then you really have true happiness and peace. And, you know, my life's been going through the ringer lately. And, yeah, there's just a lot of nasty things from a lot of nasty people. And a lot of people that just do not hold up their end of the bargain, do not fulfill the things they say they're going to fulfill. Dealing with people like that really is very hard to do. And I really feel like you have definitely dealt with some people that have just been not so great. And I really feel like you've just been trying to hide yourself away from the world. And it's really time to get back out there, because that's one of the things that's going to help you to feel better more than anything else is getting back out there. Empty head. What's inside my head today? Looking for a brand new way. The clatter of thoughts that used to rain down. Gone is that crooked crown. No more overthinking. My mind is clear. Gone are the days of fear. Time for a bright new start today. Okay. Time for a bright new start. I am my greatest work of art. Some of the words are a little bit blended off of here. You might not be feeling like your greatest work of art right now, and you might be feeling like a new start is never going to come, but a new start comes from you. A new start comes from getting up tomorrow morning and putting on your clothes, brushing your hair, looking in the mirror and saying, wow, I look really good today and I feel really good today. Today is going to be a great day. And then when you walk out the door and the sun is shining outside, be like, oh, wow, today is a great day. The sun is shining and everything. Take those steps for you. It's time to stop overthinking things and to really just be at peace with the way that things are right now, and know that all that goes up must come down and all that goes down must come up. So if you're feeling down and out right now, things are going to turn around again and the sun will come out tomorrow. And now I'm thinking of the song, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. I just stick out my chin and grin and say, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. So, Right now, there are a lot of people looking up to you. They're looking to you for guidance. They're looking to you for wisdom. They're looking to you for their spiritual beliefs. They're looking to you for an idea of how to make it through this life. And I really feel like you are a very big inspiration to others. You are a leader. You are somebody who is a go-getter. You're very filled with life and passion and vibrancy. You are definitely somebody who knows what you want and you go after it. You are definitely somebody who is a leader, somebody who takes charge, somebody who is very effective at leading as well. And you are very good with children. You are definitely very, very, very good with children. I knew there was a reason why I was saying to really spend some time with children, because this may make you feel better as well. You could even be going through some issues right now with your own children, or issues with other people regarding your children, or something along those lines, even hidden things that are going on in the background, things like that. It's time to really look into the root of the problem, to understand what's going on and why, to understand why you're feeling the way that you do and what you can do to change it. It's also time to really, like I said before, get down into that childlike energy again. You might have been feeling a little bit angry or a little overprotective or a little bit too commanding or domineering in some sort of way. See how she's a little bit bitter and she's like, get your hand out of there and that kind of thing. And this one over here is really having a good time and having fun and getting down on their level. They've actually done studies in other countries, not this country, but in other countries, of the effect of smoking weed while you're interacting with children. And people do 1,000 times better when they're interacting with children when they smoke weed, because they're a lot more calm, they're a lot more relaxed, they're able to get into that childlike mindset and mind frame, and they're really able to enjoy themselves. Shrooms are very good for depression as well. They have actually tested that. It's used a lot for PTSD treatment, especially for military veterans. Anyway, yeah, you're really hiding a lot of what you got going on, and especially the wisdom and knowledge you have to share. You may be holding it back because you just don't want the attention that comes from it, but it's time to let that out. You have learned all of these lessons and went through all of these things for a purpose and for a reason. And once you start putting that purpose into effect in your life, you're going to be feeling much better as well. And a lot of what your purpose is to be an example for others, is to really stand up and lead by example and show people how it's done and show people what you can do and who you are and what you want, and to stop feeling guilty or ashamed or upset by your desires, but allowing yourself to fully embrace who you are and what you want and to go after it. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, things like that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, think about donating to my channel. Even just $2 or $3 is something that is really beautiful, and I'm so grateful for, and I do appreciate anybody who does that. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, let's see. Advice in dealing with your current situation. Some of you may be a single parent at this point. Either way, no matter who you are, I feel like you are working on self-love and the courage to be able to express yourself fully and completely, and the ability to be able to get the things that you want to say out into the open, really completing a cycle of hiding yourself or not expressing yourself. And you are now coming into this energy of loving yourself. And if you haven't made it there yet, you are on your way there. And a lot of what you're going through right now is so that you can learn how to do that. So you can learn how to fully express yourself, and so that you can learn how you should be treated, what you should and shouldn't be putting up with, how beautiful you are. You really are an amazing person, and you really do have an innate ability to be able to communicate from the heart as well. And what you have to say is very important. So express yourself, and express yourself from your heart. Blue Moon. Like I said, you're a very rare person. 1995, Colorado. You are a very rare person. Horses just came to mind. And you are somebody that people may not get to interact with you all the time, but when they do, they really love interacting with you. They love the things that you say. They love the new ideas or perspectives that you bring to the mix. You are definitely somebody very rare. Premium butterscotch beer for all ages. Some of you could definitely be writers as well, because this is actually from Harry Potter, and every time I see it, it makes me think of J.K. Rowling, the writer, who was actually homeless when she started writing those books. She was homeless. And so even with the very limited resources she had, she created something so amazing that changed the lives of so many people. And really, I feel like you have something inside of you to express that is going to change so many lives around you. Listening to your heart, listening to the passion and drive that you have, listening to the things that bring you enjoyment and pleasure, and really expressing yourself and doing those things, having a good time, having fun. For some of you, spending some time with kids may really help you as well. Because all of these, well, these two are kid drinks. This one is not a kid drink, but these two are kid drinks. And so that's making me think of kids quite a bit as well. Some of you could be a single parent, like I was saying before. Some of you could be actually trying to have children too, for some of you. Know that whatever happens is meant to be, and whatever doesn't happen is meant to be as well. There are more ways than one to have a child in this world, or to be a big part in a child's life. Teachers, I'm hearing teachers too. Do you want me like I want you? Sexual tension is complicating matters. So, sexual tension could be complicating some sort of matters. Somebody could be feeling in a love connection. I'm definitely feeling like in a love connection, somebody could be worried that the other person is not wanting them the way that they want them. And it could be because one person is really wanting sex all the time and the other one isn't. Or it could be that somebody is really, or you are both really wanting sex, and one or both of you really wants a relationship, but the other one doesn't really know if the other one does. Could even be some mirrored energy here as well. Communication. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and with gentleness, and reach an understanding. An understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses out of everyone, including the person who came up with this aorphism. And by the way, these are bonus cards in this deck. There's only 10 of them in the whole deck, and you got 2 of them. And there was only 1 card that came out for the other piles. I only took 1 card. These ones popped out at the same time, and I was just like, oh well, we're keeping them. Strength. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you are guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with a great hair and a 6-pack too. So, you have the strength inside of you to be able to communicate the things that you need to communicate in this situation. So it's time to start communicating. It's time to start opening yourself up, and it's time to start speaking from the heart. It's time to start expressing yourself. And instead of overthinking and worrying because the other person didn't express themselves too, ask them. Be like, hey, so I just let you know what I'm feeling. What page are you on? Because I would really like to know what's going on with you too. And if they avoid the questions or they don't want to answer it, well, you know, sometimes it is better to just walk away. But I really feel like there is a lot of sexual tension that are complicating things too, and sometimes that can leave you tongue-tied or overthinking or worrying, and it can really, if it's feeling like the other person is not attracted to you sexually, sometimes that can cause some problems too. Or if it's feeling like the other person is not attracted to you emotionally, because it seems like all they care about is the sex, that can cause problems too. So it's really time to start expressing yourself, putting yourself out there, loving yourself enough to go after what it is that you want, and to not have any regrets about it later. Independence. Even if people don't want the same thing as you want, at least you don't regret it, because at least you put it out there, right? And you found out the answer. Independence. Step in your power, my dear. Release any and all fear. No more need of others to live. Don't let others take when there's nothing to give. Remember your own life. No longer allow others to cause it strife. BS and drama are not what you need. You deserve to be freed. You are the only one who can change things. What song is it that your soul sings? Take action now to leave behind. Close the doors. There's new doors to find. 2/23/21. So, it's time to really free yourself. It's time to step into your power, to release your fears, to let go of the need to have whatever it is you want, and just put yourself out there. And if people aren't feeling the same way, then people aren't feeling the same way. You know, if there's people that are causing drama or chaos or strife in your life, if there's people that are really doing some negative things in your life, it's time to close the doors on those situations and to just allow things to be the way they are. What song is it that your soul sings? What is your heart reaching out for? What does your heart want? Because it's time to free yourself from a lack mindset, and it's time to free yourself from overthinking and worrying, and it's time to just step up to the plate and take the risk you want to take. And we also got 3 of these cards. The other 2 piles both only got 2. So we have the 10 of Swords, the Deck card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fish, and the Elk. So there is definitely a sturdy, stable situation that could happen. There's definitely somebody that wants to take care of you, wants to provide for you, wants to step up and do the right thing, wants to be there to care and nurture for you. Somebody who wants to be honest with you, somebody who wants to commit to you. There is definitely somebody that is wanting the same things that you are wanting out of a connection. Abundance, fertility, growth, to be feeling good about yourselves, to be taking care of yourselves and each other, to really be able to create a life that you desire, to be able to manifest this connection in. You are going to have to be able to be flexible and adaptable. You're going to have to be able to go with the flow. You're also going to have to be able to go against the flow when it's necessary as well. When salmon mate, they actually swim upstream, and they have to face a lot of challenges to get upstream so that they can mate. And so for the ones who may be having some trouble with having a child, that could definitely be the thing too, is don't give up. Continue to work towards it. Continue to do the things that you feel like will help create it. Try not to overthink it. Try not to stress it. Have fun in your life and enjoy your life, because that's really going to bring a higher positive vibration into you, and that's going to give you a greater chance of being able to create life, whatever that life happens to be, being able to birth new things into your life, being able to free yourself from the past, from the drama, the lies, the betrayals, the chaos, all of the endings that have happened. It's time to free yourself from that. It's time to realize that everything that you went through was for a purpose and a reason. You learned from it, you grew from it, and now it's time to rise back up from those ashes and show everything that you have learned from it by creating a different circumstance, by being able to communicate differently in situations to have a different outcome, by being able to put yourself out there fully and boldly and courageously and express what you're feeling without worry about heartbreak. Because you know what? Our hearts do get broken sometimes, but what we really want is somebody who feels the same way about us, not somebody who doesn't. So even if they don't have the same things to say back to you, at least you know now, and at least you can move forward now. And there's definitely somebody out there for you who is going to be this solid, stable person in your life, and somebody who wants to commit. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you had to say about it. If it helped you out at all, think about donating to the channel. I really do appreciate anybody who does that. It really does help me out quite a bit. Even if it's just $2 to $3, that really does help me more than you know. And I thank you guys so much for anybody who does do that. And I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3, for you guys. Let's see. Advice on your current situation. Remembering that after every storm, a rainbow will come out. Also, if you are hiding things about yourself in the closet, it's time to bring those out. And I really feel like you're going to find a lot of happiness and joy when you do. You're going to find a lot of people who support you and a lot of people who really do love you for who you are. There may even be a lot of people who already know who you are, even if they've never said anything about it. So let's see what else we have here. If I can get this open. Let go of the concept of time, trusting that all things that are meant to be will be in the perfect timing. Trust in the universe. So it's time to really trust in the universe. It's time to let go and just allow things to be. When somebody puts a message in a bottle out there, and sticks it out in the ocean. That's like a fate thing, Whoever finds this finds this. And sometimes it really does happen that the person they meant it for actually happens to find it. But it's one of those things where right now you're going through something that is in divine timing, and you're going to have to be patient with it, and you're going to have to trust and just take this leap of faith. Whiter cider. We have this heart key with the little Mickey Mouse. And I accidentally knocked that over, so I'm going to roll it again. So a lot of you could be dealing with a love connection, maybe even a new love connection, or maybe a love connection that has been separated, or some sort of love connection, maybe even waiting for the true love's kiss. Oh, the thing that I was just thinking of was Enchanted. I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss, and the something I'm hoping comes with this. That movie's great. I love that movie. When things are right, things are right. Enjoy yourself. Go out, have some fun, listen to some music. We also have the magic beans there as well. Sometimes big things come from things that you don't even realize have the potential for that. Like when Jack's mom threw those beans out the window and she was so pissed off at him because he got rid of their cow for those beans, and those beans grew the bean sprouts, and then he was able to go get the gold and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sometimes big things come from small little things that you really didn't even think were going to create something so amazing. But I really feel like there's something very amazing coming into your life, and it may be dressed up as a storm right now, but really as the rainbow comes through, you're going to start seeing a different side of things. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In a dream you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. And someday your rainbow will come smiling through, is what made me think of that. Yeah, there's definitely some very different things going on in your life, and you may not be able to see it very clearly right now. It just may look like an abstract mess to you, and like nothing is really working out, or everything's a mess, everything's up in the air, and it's just time to find that peace within yourself, that calm within yourself, and to realize that everything's going to work out just fine. Be a kid again and enjoy your life, and really just allow yourself to be who you are. Slow and steady wins the race. Overall, at the end of the day, anything worth having is going to take dedication, time, persistence, faith, effort, and continued work. And it really is something that is slow and steady. A journey is not done in a day. A journey takes time. Get out in nature, ground yourself, and really allow yourself to feel at peace with the way things are currently. Perseverance pays off. Stick to the plan. Exactly what I was just saying. I love when it works out like that. Cause and effect. Because of certain shifts in our lives, things can fall together. There is a purpose for it all. The Lion King. So, because of certain shifts, what's crazy is there is this many messages in here. And this message has come out twice now in the last week and a half or so. Maybe 3 times. But, so I feel like somebody has seen it multiple times. Because of certain shifts in your life, things fall together. So remember that sometimes something that looks awful can really be for a good reason. Remember that sometimes rejection is protection, that kind of thing. Sometimes there's a calm before a storm, and sometimes there's a storm before the most beautiful rainbow you've ever seen in your life, and the beautiful, bright, shining sun that comes back out to melt away that whole storm. You're never stuck. Be honest, my dear. What is it you truly fear? Hold your head high. Know that you can fly. Take that leap for yourself. Don't rot on the shelf. Follow your heart, passion's true call. Let faith be your guide through it all. You can do this. You know you can. Pack up now and get a plan. Explain from your heart. don't make breakup an art. Tell them there's someone who will feel it too. That someone is just not you. What they truly want is not someone to haunt, but someone who feels the same. Something where there's a lit up, burning flame. 10, 15, 20. So if you are feeling stuck, stagnant, held back, if you're feeling like a situation just isn't for you, it's time to come out of that closet. It's time to express yourself. It's time to be honest and to let people know, hey, I really was feeling like this could lead somewhere, but I'm really just not feeling this situation. And I do really like you, but at the same time, I don't feel like we are meant for each other. And I know that you're probably upset about that and you're probably hurt about that, but at the same time, I also know that you want somebody who feels for you what I can't feel for you. And since I can't feel that for you, I have to be honest with you and I have to walk away from this situation. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. And if this is your story where somebody has told you that, then you really need to remember that you want somebody who loves you and wants to be with you. You don't want somebody who is ready to walk away and somebody who isn't feeling the same things for you. So tell yourself that this person's a good person. They just are not feeling the same way as you are. And that's okay, because you're going to find somebody who does feel the same way you are. And Cinderella's slipper is actually over here on the other side of this dice too, which I noticed earlier. Somebody who fits that slipper. And you're going to fit that slipper perfectly for somebody else. And, sometimes that just doesn't happen. There's a lot of people in this world. So, it's only normal that not every person we run across is going to be the perfect match. And that's okay. Six of Swords, the Magician, the Fox, and the Dragon. So, you definitely are life partner material. You are definitely somebody who is an amazing person, very intelligent, thoughtful, somebody who really has the power within them to be able to create any kind of life that they desire. Do you want to stay stuck in this darkness and in this place that you just don't feel like you're in the right place? Like this is not home, like this is not my vibe, this is not my energy, this is not what I want? Or do you want to move to something that can be absolutely beautiful by allowing yourself to let go of things that are not good for you or things that just do not resonate or vibe with you? So it's time to really let go of that baggage that's in the past that's weighing you down. Allow that story to be a good story with a happy ending. I'm not still in that situation that was not for me, and that's a good thing. Or vice versa. This other person is not still in that situation that wasn't meant for them, and that's a good thing. So even if you hurt that person, because I know it can be hard to break someone's heart, but even if you break that person's heart, you did it for the higher good, because you were not feeling the way that they deserve to have somebody as a partner feeling about them, or vice versa. They were doing something for the highest good because you deserve to have somebody who is a partner that loves you. You are definitely somebody that is meant for big things, great things, amazing things. Some of you maybe even in writing, telling the story of your life in some sort of way, shape, or form could be part of that as well. Being able to allow yourself to be seen, be heard, be the leader that you are meant to be. And in being the leader that you are meant to be, it's time to make the best choices, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you, and also for you. To love yourself is to love the world, and to love the world is to love yourself. So make sure that you are doing both, and really just know that you have the ability to create whatever life it is that you desire, and to really bring in a partnership that is a person that is worthy of this life partnership with you, somebody that you can be a good partner to, and somebody that can be a good partner to you as well. And everything that came before and went away, yes, it's sad that we lost those things, but they had to be lost in order to gain something new. And so it's time to really start telling yourself the beautiful aspects of losing out on certain situations. And that beautiful aspect is that other situations can come in. And I really feel like a very good situation is on the horizon for you. And so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below. If this helped you out with what you're going through, I would really appreciate it if you guys could consider donating. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. I truly appreciate anybody who does that. Even just a couple bucks is something really felt and beautiful and awesome, and I really appreciate you guys for doing that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.